Good morning, Archer. My goodness, it's the end of term. I'm not sure I ever imagined a period like this one, or that it would go on for quite so long. I feel a little bit flat this morning, a little bit untethered. Where are those special, poignant moments that we would have to round off an academic year? We don't feel maybe the same level of fizz and excitement about our summer holidays. But we must hold on to what we do have. We are safe and well. We've marked as many of those traditions as possible throughout this week. The showcase was a highlight for me. Virtual Sports Week was a highlight for me. I hope you've enjoyed those things as well. But in our celebration assembly this morning, yes, I'm going to do my best to recreate a version of it here in my upper school office. We must celebrate you. You deserve to be recognised for the incredible hard work, resilience that you have put into this time. Never have we expected more of you, that you would manage your learning in such a self-directed way, that you would have to manage your own time so independently, that you would have to tackle such a range of learning without your specialist teachers having so much direct involvement. But you've done that so well. Your curriculum is on track. Yes, there are some gaps. Yes, there are some things that we need to revisit. Yes, there are some misconceptions we need to tackle. But you are well set for that, and your teachers have a strong sense of where they need to pick up your learning. But we must recognise that resilience, we must recognise that independent learning, and we must build that back into our community in September as we prepare to come back to school finally and to build back even better. So much has been learnt also in technology, the strides that we have made there, but also in the kindness that we have shown to one another in our communities. Never will I forget our Laptop for Learners campaign and the amount of money we managed to raise so quickly. But also that life can go a little bit more slowly, that we can have quality time with our families, that we can enjoy the natural world. These are things that we must hold on to as we build our school back and not let them be forgotten. But also, we mustn't forget that this is a human tragedy, the huge human suffering that has gone on. Often it is easy to feel frustrated with the restraints that have been placed on our lives, to forget that in fact many people have lost their lives, for the huge energies that our medical services have had to put into protecting us and into keeping us safe and well. But we must remember that when we get annoyed about things that we have to do differently now, we must remember that they're there to keep us safe and well, and that we are fortunate to be safe and well. There was a front page on the New York Times back in April that simply showed the photograph of the people that had died at that time. It stopped me in my tracks. It made me thankful for what I have, and to remember that however complex I may be finding this period, other people are finding it harder. So please, throughout this summer, continue to take very good care. Please follow that government guidance in relation to social distancing, health and hygiene, for it is those things that will keep this pandemic falling. It is these things that will bring it to an end and ensure that you are safe and well, and that we can all continue to rebuild our societies. When we come back to school in September, we know that we will have to experience things in a different way. And some of you might find that a bit frustrating and a bit annoying. I might as well. But if we do those things well, we will keep everybody safe. Our school will be able to remain open. You will have your time with your friends, your time in your classroom with your teachers, your education protected first and foremost. I know that we can do this well together, and I look forward to us working as a team to ensure that everybody is looked after. But of course, in a celebration assembly, we would mark our Archer Way Awards. There are just 2 of these awards in each year group at 3 points in the school year at the end of every term. A true accolade for the Archer Way, for students who go above and beyond and mirror it in all that they do. And I'm so very proud of these students who have been nominated by their heads of year. Always a very challenging task for our heads of year. But our summer award winners for this term for the Archer Way Awards are as follows. In Year 7, we have Daisy and Joseph. In Year 8, we have Yuli and Danny. In Year 9, we have Kanya and Marlon. And in Year 10, we have Lorena and Chiron. You should be so proud of yourselves. I hope that you have enjoyed your certificates and your vouchers. But also we must mark and celebrate the overall competition winners. You know that every week the winners of the competitions that we have run have gone into a big draw, and the following students have been awarded the prizes of overall winners. We've really enjoyed these competitions, and I think you have too, and it's a model that we can perhaps build as we move forwards back to school. But the overall winners are Sophia, Daisy, Caleb, Amelie, Esme and Jack. I hope also that you will enjoy your certificates and your vouchers. They were hard won. Now you know that last week your head boy, Harry Hayward, and your head girl, Rosie Gordon, were appointed, along with a vast leadership team of really successful and really stringent young people who are so committed to representing you as the student body and ensuring that our school continues to develop and evolve and be the very best place that it can be. Now, Harry and Rosie have both prepared video messages for you to introduce themselves and their vision for the next academic year. I hope that you will enjoy watching them. We have a lot to look forward to with these powerful young people and the broader senior leadership team. Also, the Year 9 senior leadership team. The final positions will be appointed today, and the calibre of the young people I've interviewed has been remarkable. I look forward to what you will do for our student body in September and beyond. But for now, I am wishing you a wonderful summer holiday. I'm sending you off with lots of hope, for I have hope. In amongst times of uncertainty, and this has certainly been a time of uncertainty, hope is what has kept us going. Hope that things can be different and better. Often when we need to find hope, we look to the words and deeds of other people. I certainly do. We look to where we need to create change, how we need to take more control. You know that a question I often ask you in assemblies in school is, where can I take control? And that is so important right now as we look at the world in front of us. So I'd like to share with you the second stanza of a poem by Maya Angelou this morning, a poet that we've reflected on at different times during lockdown and feels a particularly strong voice for us during the Black Lives Matter debate. But in her poem, A Plagued Journey, this is how Maya finishes it off, and it feels like a good way for us to mark the end of our summer term. Through all the bright hours, I cling to expectation, until darkness comes to reclaim me as its own. Hope fades, day is gone, and its irredeemable place, and I am thrown back into the familiar bonds of disconsolation. Gloom crawls around, lapping lavishly between my toes, at my ankles, and it sucks the strands of my hair. It forgives my heady fling with hope. I am joined again into its greedy arms. So please be greedy for hope. Hold on to it. Take good care of one another. Look after yourselves, and I so look forward to our adventures together. With very best wishes. Bye-bye.